What's up guys, and welcome to a very exciting LEGO Star Wars 2025 news video. Today we have the first official confirmed list of the set numbers, prices, and piece counts for the January 2025 sets. There's quite a few in this video, so if you enjoy, leave a like on the video and subscribe if you're new around here. And all this information does come from Childish Landino Chronicles over on Instagram. Be sure to give him a follow if you're on Instagram. And I'm very excited to get into this video. There's also a confirmed rumor of an ARC-170 coming in January. It will be one of these sets, so be sure to stay till the end of the video where I discuss which set I think it will be. Now, there are 6 sets here on the list, starting off from 75401. This will be $50 and have 290 parts. I do believe this one will be Anakin's Jedi Interceptor from sort of like the ending part of Revenge of the Sith, where he duels with Obi-Wan, where he lands on Mustafar, and then he does have, that pregnant Padme, where he chokes her, and then you have R2-D2, and C-3PO, along with an Anakin minifigure. This would be quite expensive at $45 and just 290 parts, but it does fit in, as LEGO has been stuffing a lot of pieces into a lot of sets recently, and they have been price inflating a lot, so there's a big potential that this could be that one Jedi Interceptor. Of course, this is all speculation aside from the one ARC-170 rumor that we have, but I do think there's a big potential that it will end up being this. And the next up, we have 75402. This one could potentially be 2 Jedi Interceptors. Of course, this doesn't line up with my previous prediction, but I do think this could be Anakin's and Obi-Wan's. Obviously, the 2 previous versions were $30 each, and LEGO decides to just inflate the prices by $10, and both of them would have about 250 parts, so that makes a lot of sense at that 497 piece count. And we would only have about 4 minifigures with R2-D2, R4. We would also have Anakin and Obi-Wan. That would be 4 minifigures, and then maybe a few Buzz droids to go alongside of the 2 Interceptors. That'd be very cool to see. I think LEGO would definitely make a lot of sales off of this set because it's one of the more iconic scenes from the prequels, and I think there's a lot of potential for this set if the designs of the ship are really good. It would definitely be a fan favorite by a lot of prequel fans. And the next up here at 75403, this one will be $100 with 1,048 parts. And I'm heavily predicting that this will be the ARC-170 that is rumored for January. We do know that an ARC-170 is coming in January. We simply don't know which set or which set number just quite yet. Hopefully we will know, but I do believe this one will have Captain Jag along with a couple other ARC-170 pilots, and maybe even possibly a Plo Koon or a Kit Fisto. That would be absolutely incredible to see because we all obviously are in need of remakes of those, and it has been a long time since we saw if either of those minifigures in any set. I think LEGO has a big potential to make this an incredible ARC-170 set. I think that it will look really great on display, and a lot of people do need more prequel sets in their collection because we've been seeing a lot of Clone Wars sets, but we haven't been seeing quite that many prequel sets based off of the trilogy. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on this prediction. I do know that an ARC-170 is coming. I simply don't know exactly which set it is. I believe it'll be the $100 set, but of course that is subject to change, and that could very easily change into a different set. And then next up, we have 75404. This is an 18 plus set with 450 parts, and it will retail for $50. Now, this could easily be the Count Dooku execution set from the Invisible Hands. They would definitely be a more gruesome set. LEGO really hasn't made that many, but it would only need about 4 minifigures, being Chancellor Palpatine, Anakin, Count Dooku, and Obi-Wan Kenobi. There's a big chance for that. We don't even need Obi-Wan, so it would just be 3 minifigures for a $50 price point. That's not a terrible deal for most fans, especially the fact that we would see a new Anakin, a new Obi-Wan, and a new Count Dooku. We obviously are in need of a new Count Dooku, so that is very exciting that we could potentially see this one be a $50 a set. But of course, none of that is confirmed. That is simply my prediction. And let me know your thoughts on what you think this one could be. I think there's a chance that it could be that Duel on the Invisible Hand set. Obviously, we're in need of that set. We've never seen any form of Invisible Hand play sets, so I think it's long overdue on a set like that. And the next up, we have 75405. This is another 18 plus set coming in at $70 with 559 pieces. Now, I do believe this one could very easily be a MIDI scale set. More specifically, it could be a MIDI scale Venator. Now, last year we did see the UCS Venator. It would definitely be closer to about a year and a half since we last saw the UCS Venator in January. So it's very easily that LEGO decides to keep that MIDI scale line going and make a UCS MIDI scale Venator with, that 559 piece count It could even have a small interior, something that people could just have in display nicely. It would go alongside very well with the other MIDI scale sets that are currently out, with the Invisible Hand, the Tantive 4, and the Millennium Falcon, along with the Executor Star Destroyer. It would be our second prequel MIDI scale set, so I do think that would be really cool to see, and I do think that a lot of fans would be picking up this MIDI scale Venator, even though it probably will not have a minifigure. But other than that, I think it would look very solid. It would be a very solid $70 set, something that would be filling a lot of fans' desires for a MIDI scale Venator and a MIDI scale prequel set to go alongside the Invisible Hand. And so lastly, we have 75410. This is a 4 plus $30 set with less than 100 parts, just 92 pieces. I could expect there being about 2 to 3 minifigures in this one. Perhaps it could even be based off of Tales of the Jedi or any other of those shows. It could be based off of anything, truly. It could be based off of Endor. It could be based off of Return of the Jedi or Revenge of the Sith. Really anything. I do hope it's a prequel one because we don't see too many prequel 4 plus sets. I don't believe we've ever seen any prequel 4 plus sets actually, but it is a big chance that it could be something pretty cool and people will buy it for the minifigures. But let me know your thoughts on all of this in the comments section below, and let me know your thoughts on my predictions and on the ARC-170 rumor. It's very exciting. It could very easily be that $100 set with 1048 pieces. I think that'll be really cool to see if LEGO does truly decide to make that $100 set. Even if it is the $70 set, it should be a pretty nice looking model, just under 500 pieces. It would still be decently sized, not huge but not terribly small, so a lot of fans would be very pleased with that one. Let me know your thoughts on my predictions, and let me know your thoughts on your predictions down in the comment section below. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Be sure to have a great rest of your day, and goodbye.